Things are very hot, as you can imagine. If you thought yesterday was hot, things are going to get a little bit steamier. Obviously, there's a screenshot right along, and you can see the beautiful
you get the
uptown
gist.
skyline.
It's pretty.
It is lovely. It is going to be a hot one, though, and so that is why we are weather alert and bringing in Miss Majestic Storm with us here in the Live Impact studio. Majestic,
Hi, guys.
thanks for popping in from the big
Hi.
studio into the Live Impact studio now, because you are the top story. It is hot. And you are
It's all
part
about
of
you, babe.
We're bringing it.
You're part of it.
We are bringing the
You are
heat
part of the heat. Yes,
and that
ma'am.
humidity too. Really, we can't forget that. That
No.
is a big part of the forecast today. Like you said, yesterday was hot. Today gets even hotter. So this is why we have decided to issue the WCNC Weather Alert Day, because of the dangerous heat. So let's get to it. A lot to talk about. Really, between about 11 o'clock this morning and 7 p.m. tonight, that's going to be the window where the temperatures will be the most dangerous. So a forecast where if you want to do anything outside, you want to go for your morning walk or your run, or you need to water your grass or your garden, now's the time to do it, because as we're seeing those temperatures rise into the afternoon, notice that it's not just the heat, but really that humidity that's going to make it feel up to 104 degrees this afternoon. So again, we issue these alerts when we have dangerously hot temperatures or just dangerous weather in general. So again, if you work outside in the elements, make sure you're really taking this seriously. Just take breaks from the heat. Even just sitting in the shade can help as well. Staying hydrated. If you're watching now, go get your water bottle. Start staying hydrated now, because really it's going to just continue to stay sunny and beautiful, but it is going to warm up. There's a live look outside. It is so pretty out there this morning.
Does look gorgeous.
That's just the trade-off, though. You know, it's so nice. So it's still fine to go outside now, and now's the time to do it before it just gets a little bit unbearable. Temperatures right now are mainly into the 70s and 80s. I mean, it is early this morning, 9:03 right now, and it's already 83 degrees in Charlotte, so setting the tone for what's to come. 98 is where we should top off today for many of us. That extends right here in Charlotte, Gastonia, Rock Hill. Temperatures out towards Wadesboro also topping off at 95 degrees. But remember, once you add in that heat, the humidity to the heat, it's going to feel like we're into the triple digits, and that's when things do quickly become dangerous. Now, if you don't have air conditioning, now's the time to close the curtains, close the blinds, try to get some fans going so that you can stay cool today, because really that sun is going to be shining bright today, heating things up fast. This puts it into perspective more what it will feel like on your skin. The combination of that heat and humidity, again, for most of us will rise above 100 degrees, but I suspect that some areas will actually reach around 103, 104 today. So take care of yourself. If you know of anyone who's elderly and sensitive to the heat, make sure you call them up. Make sure that they're aware of what's coming, and any kids, and also any outdoor pets. If it's hot for us, you better believe it's hot for them as well. Temperatures will start to drop just a little bit tomorrow, so today's going to be the last really hot day, but then the weather pattern kind of changes. So we go from heat and humidity to all of a sudden rain chances start to move in, and it's not just going to be rain that we could use, but we're concerned that we could see pockets of flooding, even flash flooding Wednesday and Thursday, but then we'll have even an opportunity for rain on Friday. So breaking it down a little bit more, we're already seeing indication from the Storm Prediction Center that tomorrow for Wednesday, our whole viewing area, we're under a low-end risk for severe storms. So we'll continue to watch that, but look at what radar could look like at 2 o'clock in the afternoon. So kind of one of those setups where Wednesday, yeah, it's still warm, it's still humid, but really the bigger story tomorrow will be the possibility of seeing storms, and some of those storms will bring pockets of heavy downpours. So there's 2 o'clock in the afternoon. Even as we progress throughout the early evening hours, there's 5 o'clock, and whenever you look at this, when you're looking at radar, notice all the pockets in oranges and reds. That's where the rain's going to be coming down really intensely, where if you're driving in this, you don't want to be caught in it, because it could make things kind of slick and also reduce down visibility. But this is going to be problematic, especially for anyone who lives in a flood-prone area. Rapid rise in rivers, streams, creeks. This is again 7 o'clock now on Wednesday night. So widespread coverage, also just the possibility of seeing very heavy rain, not just Wednesday, but then we'll have another opportunity for it Thursday and Friday. So I want to show you this futurecast for rainfall, because now it's not perfect, but it's indicating that some areas are going to get quite a bit of rain. Now this has been what I've watched over the last couple of days, generally showing from Wednesday Thursday and into Friday, most of us will get 1 to 3 inches of rain. But I'm seeing some spots where it's even higher than that. So Rockingham, Rock Hill, Concord, I hope that this model is just really messed up, because if you get over 6 inches of rain, then we're going to have some serious problems when it comes to flooding, especially flash flooding. And it could be a result of these storms that are just moving in, and they're moving very, very slowly. So they're just dropping a lot of rain. And especially if they're training one after the next, kind of just continuously going over the same area. So again, the big focus today will be the heat, the humidity. It's going to get really, really hot this afternoon. It's one of those mornings, even I go to work so early in the morning, and I stepped outside and I could tell it was just so humid, setting the tone early in the day. I mean, throughout the overnight hours, it stays muggy. And that's a big part of the story too, is that we really didn't cool down a lot overnight. So it set the tone for what's to come today. So especially concerning for, people who are sensitive to the heat, people who don't have air conditioning, because the reality is not everyone does. So today we are weather alert because of that. And then I do suspect that we'll probably have a couple more weather alert days, Wednesday and Thursday probably, because that possibility of seeing flooding and flash flooding, and especially those stormy conditions that we're seeing.
All right. So what time do you wake up then?
Well, filling in for Chris. He's taking a couple days off, so today I woke up at 1 a.m.
It's good, I guess. You like it?
You just wake up, you drink coffee,
You just
and
do
go.
it. Yep. You power through. Otherwise,
Yes.
you get up a little more reasonable, maybe 2:30.
Yeah, much more reasonable.
All right. Well, thank you, Majestic Storm.
you.
Very
You're very welcome.
complete weather forecast for you this morning, as we are going to be weather alert. Yeah, it feels kind of a lot of heat out there right now.
Yes,
All
thanks
right.
for having me.
Absolutely. Thanks for bringing all of that information.